Game number 2 to see which one or which player is going to be able to take this and see which way this is going to go is down here to the bottom right-hand side. Playing for TCM Gaming. It's none other than First. And he's going to need a lot behind him today, Moonglade, to be able to topple such a beast.
He might need a bit of a miracle, I think, Apollo.
And up here to the top left, it is the reigning world champion of StarCraft 2. Playing for Team StarTel, it's Life.
The world champion, just winning at BlizzCon.
The world champion, man. Imagine back-to-back titles after being crowned the world champion here. DreamHack Winter.
Solidifying your position as the king of the world in StarCraft 2 at the end of 2014.
$100,000 first place at BlizzCon just a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. $30,000 on the line for first place at this tournament.
Nice little payday there.
Nice little payday for a 17-year-old who probably doesn't have any access to his own money yet.
That's true. That's so sad. Looks like we might be seeing a Forge fast expand, or perhaps a Nexus into Forge. First, getting a scout off nice and early here. Looking to see what Life might be up to, and Life hasn't really given away anything just yet. Saving up for either a pool or a hatchery. Looks like it will be a hatchery. Considering he is running down the ramp, he has got sufficient distance from this probe to make the hatch, and he does. Very nicely done there.
See, a regular Zerg play would have got the hatchery blocked by that probe.
Not me, mate. Not Life.
Well, not you or him. Everyone else, though.
And we're going to see a Nexus first, from First, after scouting that. Good response there. And we'll have to wait and see if he's going to throw down either a gateway or a Forge after that. Either way, should be okay. Life going for the pool after that, though, because he knows it'll be a little bit harder to get that third hatchery down with that probe all around the place here. So I'm sure we're going to see no, it's going to be a gateway. Okay.
I think one of Life's key strengths, alongside the fact that he can play, you know, a defensive game and an aggressive game at the same time, can play reactionary and also very aggressive, is that I think I've pretty much seen him play every different strategy there is to Zerg. Yeah. He can play with any unit composition, whether it be simple Zerglings, whether it be, you know, Zergling Roach type of attacks, if it be a Hydra push or a Mulus play, Swarmhouse play, long game, late game, he can actually play and do anything as a Zerg player.
Yeah, that's the power of Life. He is so talented at every single style, and I mean, he adds a bit of his own with this hyper-aggression, with these counterattacks that no other Zerg really does as well. Zerglings always find a way into the base, always find their way into the worker lines, and yeah, Life just playing straight up greed these last 2 games here, and he's done very, very well so far, just deflecting the first game, and he's waiting to see what first move will be this game as well.
Yeah, he's got an overload over the natural here of his opponent, making contact onto the cybernetics core here, just seeing if there's going to be any chrono boost in it. It'd be nice and easy for him to check that. He's also got 2 Zerglings on the way to the other side of the map here. This is going to use to have a look to see if there's any probes around. He could potentially try to poke through if there's a gap in the wall. He can check the third base. He has a couple of other things he can do with these guys, but they are definitely going to be keeping eyes on his opponent. As we saw in the first game, capable of aggression, like we saw. Definitely still within the realm of possibilities here for First, so Life going to poke up the front wall here.
I kind of get the impression we're going to see a Stargate, considering how much he has saved up at this point. I'm not entirely sure what else he would go. He's got to be very careful with that. Zealot cannot let Zerglings in at this point either. These are Life Zerglings. They will find a way to just live forever and kill a few probes as well.
Well, there's no Mothership Core or unit currently, so Life's going to harass that pylon, and he's actually going to try to run around here, and no! He gets inside.
What a mistake by First. Huge mistake.
Everything away inside here. So Life goes in, he goes, whoop-de-doo-de-doo.
Oh, okay, Forge. Okay, so you're probably going to try and expand from this. That's all he can do at this point.
Yeah.
And he's going to keep that Zergling alive until the Stalker comes out, at the very least. So, huge blunder.
Oh, he picks off a probe as well there. Absolutely incredible, this guy. Just Life's lings always find a way.
Life always finds a way.
He does, and like you said, he's picked up the Forge Scout. At this point, there could be some crazy 2-base all-in, but the more likelihood is going to be the third base, because the Forge not only offers the upgrades, but it offers the option to build the cannons to protect this third base. And
that is true.
Life already knows this, and you know, he can start to plan an assault around this, or if he doesn't want to try that, he can, you know, even start to further his economy more, play incredibly greedy. He's in a great position.
He is in a fantastic position. We're seeing a lot of drones, as well as that Roach Warren. Great move by First with that Stalker positioning. He's going to deny scouting for now until there's Zergling jet speed and move across the map. But I mean,
he's going to challenge this third, isn't he? He's going to go for a Zergling Roach attack to it.
He should do, but he doesn't know it's there yet. He does not know how crazy greedy First actually is here.
Well, there's 2 Zerglings that are making their way to the other side of the map, and with 14 Lings already in the way, 4 Overlords, I'm pretty sure by the look of it that he's planning an attack anyway. He's expecting that third base to be there, because if it wasn't and he was building these units, they'd be complete type of attack. 8 Roaches on the way. He's planning it. And First is going to be in for a rocky couple of minutes here. If he loses this third base, there's 3 pylons, a cannon, 3 gateways down there. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of infrastructure there. He cannot afford to lose 3 gateways along with this Nexus. And First hasn't really seen this. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't have an observer. He doesn't have Hallucinated Phoenix. Lings have gone around the left-hand side here, and the Mothership Core, which is looking in the middle of the map, hasn't seen anything either. Hallucinated Phoenix is out. He sent it through the middle of the map. He's seen some Overlords. He hasn't seen any units yet. And is he going to see anything? No, he doesn't see anything again. Oh, no. Very unlucky there. And Zergling speed just finished, but +1 just finished as well. Looks like his Zerglings are going to soak up a few force fields here. It's going to do a lot of work when the main attack force comes along. Yeah, it's good. Well done, actually, for getting rid of those first couple of Zerglings. But this is the real threat. This is it. This is real, man. This is 8 Roaches with so many Zerglings and a non-stop I think he's going to surrender this place, Moonglade. He's already building more gateways inside the main.
He can't afford it, man. He has to fight. If he doesn't fight here and he loses his third base, Life is in such a position. Life already making extractors as well as going into Lair. He's ready for that transition. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be Mutas, because
the Nexus is going to fall easy peasy. This game called Starcraft. He turns around and takes a fight into the units as well. Picks up pretty much every single sentry as well.
Life could just end the game here, actually. I mean, there's only Stalkers left to block the way. We still have all the Roaches alive and Zerglings coming across the map still.
This guy, as we talked about before, is just on a different level to so many different players in this tournament, despite being the finals of 2014 for DreamHack. Life just stands above the rest here. 40 supply difference. He's breaking down the wall. And once this is broken, the floodgates are open. And this is going to be another easy victory for Life.
Super easy. And I mean, we already see Life transitioning. He was ready to make the game go longer, but there's simply nothing for First to defend against this. This is so one-sided. This is absolutely insane.
GG. Life 2-0. In about 15 minutes, Moonglade.
Absolutely ridiculous, but you know what? We've seen like 4 3-0s in a row so far. Why not 5? And why not from Life?
Absolutely unbelievable. You go aggressive, it doesn't matter, you die, Moonglade. You play greedy, it doesn't matter, you die, Moonglade. How do you even play against him?
I don't think you can, Apollo. I think you just have to accept.
You don't play the third game.
You don't play the third game, you go home.